second in the division. The Brew Crew picked up 14 hits in total as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 12-11. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central, while the Cubs are at the bottom of the division. The Rockies grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-3. Garrett Richards took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. As of today, the Padres sit in third place in the National League West Division, while the Rockies are second in the division. The Buccos had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Rays in extra innings 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division, while the Pirates are in second place in the NL Central. The Boston Red Sox beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-0. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are atop the division. The Yankees totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-2. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in third place in the AL East, while the Yankees are second in the division. The Royals completed a short two-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 8-3. As of today, the White Sox sit in third place in the American League Central, while the Royals are atop the division. The Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. In the standings, the Indians are sitting atop the AL Central, and the Tigers are third in the division. Jorge Polanco had 3 hits on the day, leading the Twins to the win over the A's 2-1. As of right now, the A's are leading the AL West, while the Twins are in last place in the AL Central. The Rangers bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division, while the Rangers are third in the division. The Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-6. As of today, the Astros sit in first place in the American League West Division, while the Angels are at the bottom of the division. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Steven Matz gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And he got him.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
1-1.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. And good for him. Davy Grillon has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting fifth.
And in steps Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Rosario's got it.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Ahmed.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Batting second.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Nimmo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And to score, the runner from second. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Bat. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Pete Alonzo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 3-2 contest. Well, and that's 3 straight hits now, and he's threatening to give that early lead right back to him here in inning number 1. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. Out in front of it, strike 1. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And 2. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Second and third, 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Phillies lead this one 3-2. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Ronald Torreyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-1 the count. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this one bounds around against the wall. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
At the plate, Vince Velasquez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The left fielder, number 22, Mccutchen.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutchen. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And to score is the runner from third. It's 5-2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Gene Segura standing in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. There's Cano. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Phillies on top, 5-2. Here's Jake Marisnick. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
So now to the plate, Steven Matz. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. He's set and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Nope.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to score from second as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Brandon.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Torreyes gloves it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We played 2 full. The Phillies lead it 5-3. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
4-1. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Davy Grillon. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
The 1-0 home. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Phillies down in order, and it remains 5-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeff McNeil. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now batting.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the stretch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Drilled to first. Step on the bag for one. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are all settling in now. Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lined hard to center field. Marisnick is right there, one down. Now batting, Ronald Torreyes. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode.
Belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Roman Quinn. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the pitcher, Velasquez.
Josh Harrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Josh Harrison.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Marisnick. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 5. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Adam Morgan is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Adam
So here now's the pitcher, Steven Matz. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Right there for strike one. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1-1 the count now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. One down. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. As a look, now the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Mcneil, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Here's the 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
3-2, full count. Ready with the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mccutchen is under it. And that retires the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew Mccutchen to start things out. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Philadelphia is on top, 6-5. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Paul Sewald enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Rhys Hoskins will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now batting, catcher, Davey Guillon.
Into the box now, Davey Guillon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonzo. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Cano waits on the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, he's got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but...
And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order. And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Quinn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They're down 7-5. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ronald Torrey.
First offering on its way. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready once again, Roman Quinn. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Nick Williams will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Nick Williams.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Now to the plate, Andrew Mccutchen. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Men on third with 2 down. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Popped him up. Ramos is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're still up 7-5. Victor Ramos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 64.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Mets are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Nunez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A runner in scoring position with none out. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. And he is in there.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
The first baseman.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonzo. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hoskins has it. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer to the left side, and they get the force for the second out. It's a little surprising that they try to get the man at third there, but they are able to get the force out nonetheless. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Jerry Familia will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Digging in now, Gene Segura will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Line drive, base hit to right. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
As a look, now the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. On to third, but he's in safely. As a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Nimmo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And up next, the infielder/utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Swing, and he pops him up. Mcneil onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Phillies on top, 8-7. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. High chopper to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52.
So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Mccutchen looking up. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 2nd home run early in the year, as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now back.
Jose Alvarez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 52.
In now, Jake Marisnick, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Marisnick becomes out number 2 this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there's ball 2 now. Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base runner.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, all even now at 8 apiece. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. He's got it one away. Jake Bruce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Mccutchen. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Hector.
Bottom of the inning now, so striding forward now, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. And now pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Quinn is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jeff Mcneil. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonzo. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Short, hit hard. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains even at 8 apiece. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce.
Ready now, Bryce Harper. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Mcneil is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first base.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
To the plate now, Davy Grion, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marisnick going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mets 8. So stepping in, Robinson Cano hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get your head for a little while.
David Robertson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. No balls and a strike to count. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Robertson, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
That one's in there, 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Mets down to their final out now. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And it's fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know that feeling. Played 14.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Philadelphia hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Hector Neris claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Robertson earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia.